Hey everyone, Tony George, Hump Day Update, college basketball, SEC. Vandy takes on Missouri down in Columbia tonight. Going to talk about this game, tell you everything that's going on over at the website. Got a top pick tonight in college hoops. So let's talk about that. The NASCAR discount. Somebody reached out to me. I'll tell you about that again. It's still available. All right, let's get to this game first, though. Everybody wants a free pick. We need a free pick winner. We talk about overlays against the spread. You talk about power ratings. Now, a lot of you guys and gals that tune into these videos are just new getting into the game. Just so we're on the same page. An overlay is the difference between the spread and power rating numbers. So if a team is -5 on the spread, but your power ratings have them -10, that's a 5-point overlay against the spread, which you can't find very often. If you take a look at all the games on the board today that I took a look at, and I have a system, an algorithm type thing, that kicks out the top 5 overlays on the spread, lines out versus what my power ratings are. And then I go compare that with KenPom and Housemetrics and a couple other power rating services that I subscribe to make sure that it's just not a one-off and I'm way off on something. This game here, Vandy -3.5, total 153. The power rating is -15. And pretty close to KenPom and other places as well. So then you start digging into a game a little bit. I'm just giving you a handicapping rundown. You say, well, wait a minute. Those 5 games that were circled today, and they could be side or total. There's one total that we end up putting out on our premium card in the Mo Valley tonight, along with the top pick. But you start digging around and looking, what's wrong? Where's the weasel in the woodpile? Why do the odds makers left this door wide open? What am I missing? Where's there a mismatch? Is there a huge rebounding edge for the underdog? Is there something that's going to keep them around? And in this game, Vandy's just better. They're laying 3.5 on the road. I'm going to take them. Give you an example, in a power rating example. I have Vandy power rated number 11 in the country. I think they're a sleeper in the SEC. They're not an easy out for anybody. Tyler Tanner's a stud. They're well coached, solid home court advantage. So they're number 11 in the country, and they're on the road. And life on the road in conference action, upper tier team versus a middle of the road team is dangerous. Just ask Nebraska from last night. Can be dangerous. That being said, Texas, I have power rank number 30. Went down to Columbia over the weekend and beat them by 18 points. And here I have Vandy 19 spots better than them. You give Missouri 3 points for home court. That still ends up being, should be -9, 9.5. They're -3.5. It's a big overlay. Vandy's a good team. Missouri's given up 85 in back-to-back games. Vandy's got a highly efficient offense. I think they get it done, and Missouri's defense just not good enough to stop them. If Vandy plays to their average, field goal percentage from the floor, their 3-point percentage, they should win this game by 6 to 8 points. Give me Vandy for your free play today at Missouri. 2 things. Number one is, 3 things actually. Number one is, we have a top play tonight, hidden gem of the week, small conference game. Nice overlay on the spread, lines off. It's actually a big game in a small conference scenario. We're going to nail it. We also have a totals play in the Mo Valley, which I just mentioned to you, for a 2-pack. You get that card for free. We went 2-1 yesterday, but it was a push. Link in the description below the video. It says free 60. Click on it. We'll park $60 any new account. Comes with a profit guarantee and zero hassles. There's also a tab on the website that says, pardon me, still nursing a cold, that says free 60. Just click on that. There's no strings or obligations. Somebody reached out to me on social media. I have a group page on Facebook at Tony George Sports. Want to know if the NASCAR package was still available that we advertised last weekend? Yeah. We don't have season passes in NASCAR or PGA, but in NASCAR, we've had such success over the last 6 years, plus $18,305 to the good for a $100 player. Very consistent sport. 5 out of 6 years turned a profit. There's a link on my X page, at TGeorgeCapper. My old Twitter got hacked. 12,000 followers, had to let it go. Can't recover it, can't get it back. So start it over. At TGeorgeCapper. Anyway, I put a link on there. There's a picture of me in the NASCAR pit, standing in a pit in NASCAR. That's the post. Click that link on there, and it tells you, here's a link to my last 6 years worth of picks. Every pick, every dollar won, every unit won. Win-loss record. Right there. So if you want to get on board, what we did was we said, we'll give you a NASCAR for $450. Face value was $925 if you bought every card for every race at $25. We gave you a 50% discount. Times are tough. I know it. Try to give you a break. $450 for the entire year. You have to call the office to get it. There's no bait and switch. There's no scam. There's no nothing. You just call the office and ask for Tony George's NASCAR deal. And they'll give it to you for $450. You'll have access to every card till NASCAR season's over. Still available. Atlanta this weekend, cashed out in date. If you're a $200 player and you bought the package after the Daytona race, you already paid for it. One race. There's 37 left. Come on. Doc Sports. NBA props back tomorrow.